Found another port. I'm gonna guess it's Trader's Wood, which it is. I would very much like this to come onto my map, though. And unfortunately, they do not. They do sell bronze wood, though, which I do need. So, is what it is. I'm sure I'll actually discover the I fucking hate those guns. Get out of here. I'm sure I'll actually discover the location eventually, but I might need to go more north. I do need a bronze wood for the clock. I also need nectar. Nope. Actually, I haven't been here yet. Trader's Wood is a sprawling, secluded forest on the edge of the reach. Few venture beyond its gloomy bogs. I don't know. Bows? I'm just gonna say bows, I guess. And the legend speaks of a king who sleeps under the barrow of the wood's heart. The forest is rich and wild in the verdant species of the reach. Exploring the starlight dappled edges of the world wood could be profitable. None of these are really good. There's no one here. The forest rises behind the station. There are a few tents have set up. What might be an owl calls from somewhere in the woods. In the far distance, a great stone barrel rises over the trees. The glade, an oasis of wildflowers and sweet meadow field in the midst of the ruined trees, is where captains meet to do business and bring their ventures to the woods to conclusion. That's at the Somerset camp. A great forest of bronzewood trees have gone untouched by human hands. Voices sound in the deeps of the woods, forlorn and far away. The wood is vast and vastly lonely. Sounds about right. Depends. Do they sell? Sure. Oh, that's actually not terrible. Not good though. Not terrible. Campfire. Three figures draped in skull. Actually. Sorry, anyways. Three figures draped in scholars' robes huddle around a campfire. They are arguing about kings. A banner in the colors of Somerset, London University's most respectable college, gleams in the firelight. As you approach, the discussion dies. One of the scholars, a woman with fierce expression, stands up. Only scholars should be here. Are you one? No, you are not. Press a gift or persuade them to let you enter camp. They look wretched, camped out here. The classicist compares your offering with the burnt toast and one tea that they've been suppering on. Well, alright, I suppose. The woman is a classicist, her companion's a paleographer, a forlorn young man, and a theologian. I'm aware that there's dismal, feckless, and vituperative, but again, it's just to make reading it easier for me. That and I can't pronounce them easily. Theologian, a handsome youth with an easy smile that explains why they're here to enter the regent's grave where they believe the sleeping king lies buried. They do not agree as to the king's identity. Unfortunately, the college has cut our funding. The classicist explains, speak to us if you'd be interested in helping. I mean, yeah. Scholars intimidated that you might be able to help them continue their explorations in the wood. Intimidated. Your inquiry reduces a rare spirit of cooperation. Scholars, the last expedition to the woods found a document written in the correspondence. That is basically the words of gods, essentially. Kind of. Contained directions to a place called the Stewart's Font. The theologian explains, alas, that is all it needs to break their alliance. A paleographer begins to argue with the Stewart that the Stewart was a chief position in the Charlemagne's household. The classicist begins a pointed reference to the Inanna's husband. the theologian smile is forced. If you could find the font, it would be an immense boon to my work. There are sputters of Protestant artwork. Okay, basically, it's its own quest line. I don't want to do this right now, but it's good to know that it's here. On the way back to New Winchester, I found another port. This is probably Avon. As I say that, as it's anything else, but yeah, this one's Avon. Village Green. It's good. I think. Actually, I don't know if Avon does sell fuel. I think they do. Behold, a ruin of giants, gargantuan blocks jigsawed together, furred with moss and whispering with orchards. A peculiar village nestles amongst them. Smoke coils daintily from the chimneys. A leisurely game of cricket unfolds in the village green. Disembark. A ramshackle dock just into the sky beside the farmyard, scattered with rusty locomotive parts, plated pipe in a chugging motor with its innards exposed. An oily-faced black-haired girl waves your locomotive in position. Welcome to Port Avon, she calls as you disembark. A rich knot of scent greets you, leaves in wood smoke, enriched by the infrequent but pungent intrusion of goat. Oh, yeah, actually. A colonist gives the settler a limp, awkward handshake. I'm the founder of a little welcoming committee, he says, and I should like to welcome you to Port Avon. You might find it a happy haven. Then we'll look the settler in the eyes. His scowl could shatter glass. We are late, he says. I can only hope the people of this good settlement are less prone to tardiness than you. Here are your wages. I bid you good day. Shut up. You got here alive. That's all that fucking matters. Yeah, I'll take them. Hours at Port Avon? Ooh. 300? I mean, I don't really want hours right now, so honestly, I'm just gonna snitch. Modern vessel is docked Port Avon in consideration of its residents. The locals complains of noises and right and wrong news up at the ruins. A late night excursion reveals the village is correct. The miners are attempting to defend stolen hours to buyers they meet within the ruins that loom over the village. You set up a midnight meeting with the captain in the ruins. Once it's confirmed, you head straight to the Nowhere Inn and locate the burliest McDonald you can find. The insurance brawl is vigorous and brief. The smugglers are bundled onto their engine and pushed out of the station, informed that they'll be watched for. Before everyone retires to nowhere for drinks, you don't have to buy a single round all night. Fair enough. Yeah. I just want a port report right now. And that. Were it not for the talk of smugglers and sky beasts, you could easily confuse this place for a village on the world you left behind. It's quite peaceful here, apart from some fuss over a newspaper delivery. The villagers frown and change the subjects when you ask about it. Subject. You've been given a letter that several allegedly magical boxes delivered them. Cartman squints at the letters and gives you a quiet harumph. Another one finally looks like I need a scribe Spencer. Yes, the whole thing. Oh, fuck, that's terrible RNG. Last time I got last time I got a gastropod. And that was way better. Yeah, this is actually a good question. Come here, come closer and listen. Your effervescence thing? I have a story. An associate of mine, he once gave me a sip of it. One golden drop the place under my tongue, and my life was changed. A carnivorous pleasure steeps in his voice as he speaks. I went back to the store immediately, of course, but the price was too much. Probably, it's a small loan of $1 million. And eventually the dreams ran away, and now I'm here serving wine to drunks. His laughter is black and bitter, but the sommelier gives you the address nonetheless, just in case. If you decide to risk the same grief, savor it for me. Savor it? Nah, he's fucking. My guy's gonna probably go insane from drinking it. Something fucking like that. Of a scrumpy, the barman blames creature crossed between a mushroom and jellyfish as he has a seat in the bar. Who does this creature belong to? Bellows a man. Fuchsia with rage. The Blemigan he points at is grizzled member of its species, most of whom were left behind beneath. Yeah. The Fuchsia gentleman roars in fury. Between the bellows, the truth emerges. The Blemigan is no one's pet, and far worse, no one will admit responsibility for its death. The Blemigan, unconcerned with tumult, it nods its cap at you with grim respect and flops its tendrils onto a mug of stout. It stares bleakly through the window. Yeah, I'll sell this tab. The Fuchsia gentleman inflates for a particularly prolonged diatribe about ill-mannered captains and their disorderly pets. The Blemigan climbs to the bar top to consider your face. It likes what it sees. With a sound like a shoe being pulled from a swamp, the Blemigan finishes its drink. That's nasty. It clambers up to your arm until it reaches your shoulder, from where it directs you to the door. It experiences surviving the cold of the heavens and the heat of those too cowardly to traverse them. It respects you. It will serve you well. Aye. What do you give me? Iron and mirrors. I mean, that's just 2 bonuses. That one. That's just better in every way. Veils. Veils. Hearts and veils. You. Purchase on a stool in the corner, staring at the map of the reach. I could have. No. Must have taken the wrong connection at New Winchester. Tiny figure weighed down by 2 backpacks and a heavy duffel coat looks through the thick glasses of her map and then up at you. Excuse me, I need passage. I don't suppose you could help me. I'm in a trail of unusual beasts. I can pay you for your time. Yeah, sure. Hybris. Oh, fuck. Hybris beams the cryptozoologist. She leans in conspiratorially, knocking over every glass on the table. They say there's a colony of singing Blemigans there, you know. The little mushrooms with teeth. I mean, I have one. I'm a huge fan of their poetry. I love to hear what they sing about. Appreciate an amount of cider. Okay. I think that's all I can really do. Everything else is just pretty much to lower your terror. Yeah. That's it. Alright. See you on the next part. Incident with the devil. You nearly acquire repentant devil is standing most unrepentantly over a body in the doorway. Suspect the deceased. You do not recognize him. You haven't seen this person before. One of your crew, but the deceased is no one you knew. A stranger on your locomotive. Peculiar luggage you brought on board, says one of the crew when some others have gathered. Wouldn't have thought it would fit in your little bag. First, clean up. It won't do to leave the body in the hull. Then your devil can explain himself. He's still got blood in his cuffs. He's killed someone aboard your locomotive. You need to understand why. Looks younger than most devils, but he's significantly older. His gaze is blank and yellow, a wall against speculation. He grooms his sideburns artfully. He knows how to be tactical with least seasoned veterans of the crew. Not worth that much in its present condition, he says plainly. Too flawed. I could cure you of all that if I had time and if I cared, and if it were not just as easy to take any of the other innocent souls in a better state of repair. If you want to improve, you might just, yeah. Huh. I don't actually know where that is. Oh. I see. Officers who generate corpses in your locomotive. I'm sorry, I need a second. Officers who generate corpses in your locomotive are a liability. Just the way it's worded. Sometimes it just gives me a little giggle. He was a stowaway, explains the devil indifferently. He's been stalking me for more than a month. I thought I lost him when I came aboard. Sorry. Then he turned up in my quarters. From the body, he has been lifting a clinking bag of souls. Perhaps he was sent to bribe me rather than kill me. He said to consider it a soul collection. Apparently, he thinks I'm a cheap hire. If so, devil's gaze reverts to you. I regret to say, this is probably not the last time this happens. I may be destined to attract negative attention. Oh, 1,000 experience. So I need tea and honey. And I'm almost back to London. I think this is where I'm probably going to end it, so I might as well just do the pass. Well, it's in the distance. A stoker begins to sing a ballad about the chimneys of New Winchester. It's home. It's not much, but it's home. It's home in this bleak, bleak sky. Perfect diamond, too. I think it's almost time to go cook. And there's a... there's just a... He's getting... The AI is so weird sometimes. They're weird when they're not aggroed on you, I find, more than when they are. They can be unpredictable sometimes. It depends on what you're fighting. But a lot of the time when they're not aggroed, they're just so fucking weird, man. They'll, like, crash into walls and shit. It's the same in Seas, too. They'll just, like, slam into a fucking rock or something. And they'll just go forward into that rock. It's great. I got some gratitude, some money. I'll see what I can do. Later, though. For now, I'm kind of getting a little bit peckish, so I'm going to finish everything off. I'm going to set myself up for my next session, and then I'm probably going to end up editing all this crap. Alright, well, see ya.